welcome to AW Services and an update on the former Barnstaple Civic Centre demolition. This view that you're seeing right now would have normally been dominated by a 60-metre high tower block. However, the majority of it's gone. I'm at North Walk in Barnstaple. As coming into view now, the remnants of the tower, the bit that's left to be demolished, but a substantial gap, and I'm sure it will get a lot windier around here because that tower used to create quite a buffer zone and also a vortex of low pressure air in front of it. It was always very windy at the front. But there isn't much left of it now. It's just a bare bit of concrete here and there, lots of rebar, and the scaffolding there is just to stop debris falling on the Barnstaple Magistrates Court. But a massive change on the landscape I thought I'd never see in my lifetime. Remember going there as a kid. As I've mentioned previously in my videos, used to sit upstairs in the cafe and look over Barnstaple back in the old days when it was quite pleasant. But that's the front view from the entrance of North Walk. Barnstaple Castle Mound is to my 4 o'clock position. That's the former Barnstaple police station. That's now derelict as well. I'm sure that'll be demolished as well at some point. And amongst all of that, underneath all of that, is the former Cold War nuclear bunker, the big top secret that Devon County Council and all their management companies deny any knowledge of. Funny that, I've been in it. And I'll take you around the back and show you the rear elevation. We're now looking at a side view, pretty much from the rear of the building. That sounds a bit complicated. We're at the back basically, looking at the side. Some lovely paintwork in there, and very reminiscent of the 60s and 70s era. Lots of people mention, oh, they could have used it for the homeless and the veterans. No, you couldn't. It would have cost millions to put central heating in there to insulate it. Look, we're looking at a single skin building. What looks to be like a granite beam across the side is actually precast concrete, and it's just a shell. It's a moulding or a capping that's basically glued onto the brickwork. The windows, old steel framed windows, single skin, no UPVC, no double glazing. Top of the former water tower at the top, with the ceiling and new roof that was put on not so many years ago. Not a lot left of it. It won't be long now until it's gone. That's all the steel reinforcing rebar. Every time they rip the building apart, they've got to separate the concrete, the brickwork from steel. So lots of recycling going on. The actual pad that the machines are sitting on is the remnants of what is being demolished in the building. I guess when they come to move that, they'll put some matting down, get a load of Arctic tippers in and just start loading it up, and then that'll probably get sold or purchased by, I'd say mainly probably Coal's plant. Coal's the nearest biggest tip for hardcore, unless it'll all get sent to Exeter. It definitely won't get taken back to London. But the timeline of demolition, very swift actually, considering what they've had to work with and the time frame with Christmas, New Year, and they're also having to commute from London because they want to go home at weekends to be with their family like any normal person would. I'd say another week or two, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and this view of the landscape will have changed drastically. But there we go, the former Barnstaple Civic Centre at North Walk in Barnstaple. Looking towards the Tor, the Long Bridge, just over in the distance. At 11 o'clock is the former Shapland and Petters Works, or Leader Flush Shapland. This is now looking towards what used to be still the remnants of the Shapland site. ARC Concrete Works was over here, that's all gone as well. Just making way for new property developments. But the local authorities have still forgotten to repair the roads and the infrastructure. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, support the channel, help my channel grow. I'm not far now from 1,000 subscribers, and once I get to that and get my watch hours up, I'll hopefully be able to start making some money back to fund making the videos that I create. Thanks for watching.